our home and native land. True patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
First, the visiting Halifax Rainmen. Out of Kansas at forward, number 28, Kevin Young. Out of St. Michael's College at power forward, number 11, Chris Aogi. Out of DePaul University at point guard, number 12, Clifford Fitzgerald. Out of Chicago, Illinois at center, number 42, Tim Moran. Out of the U.S. Marine Corps at shooting guard, number 5, Forrest Fisher. Ladies and gentlemen, the head coach for the Halifax Rainmen is Joseph Carlos.
Think that they know, but no. Luck, 20%.
The Rainmen come storming in to take on the Mississauga Power. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's broadcast. Jeremy Pearl alongside me, as usual, Randy Urban. This one is a must-win for the Power. They're on a 12-game slide. This is a team that they think they can beat. In order to do that, they have to get going quickly.
Well, Jeremy, they started out the season going quickly, 3-0, pressure defense, getting out on the floor and running, trying to get transition points, get the other team on their heels, and they haven't been able to do that during the losing streak. So I suggest you try to hit them early, take them out of the game, get Omar Strong going, your leading scorer, and then rely on your defense. You got to be tenacious. You got to get after it. It has to be a team effort to break any kind of streak, let alone this one this long.
Rainmen coming in at 10 and 11, starting with the newbie, Kevin Young, former teammate of Travis Relaford, Chris Coyle, Clifford Clinkscales, Tim Parham, and Forrest Fisher. The Power counter with Omar Strong, Tyrone Garland, Marcus Capers, Paul Coover, and Travis Relaford, and we are underway. Cooper, guarded by his former teammate, or Relaford rather, guarded by his former teammate and fouled by Kevin Young.
Well, Young knew exactly what Relaford was going to do on that play, didn't bite at all for the head fake, maintained position, slapped it out of his hands, but ended up picking up a foul on the ensuing part of the play. Mississauga inbounds. I thought Omar Strong was going to pull it off that jump ball, try and bury a three early.
Strong with 5 on the shot clock, finds Capers. Capers, step back, rim. Rebounds up for grabs, Kaoli comes down with it.
Well, Capers is so athletic. I like getting him the ball early, trying to get him going. You know, the team feeds off his energy.
Kevin Young, now Forrest Fisher, U.S. Marine Corps, just signed with him. Clinkscales, Kaoli, 3, no, rebound, Capers. Capers running the length of the floor. Garland, Strong, 3, buckets.
Well, you give Omar Strong that kind of space, and it's pretty much automatic. The league's leading three-point shooter.
Clinkscales, high off the glass and good.
Wow, using the left hand out of the reach of the Power defender.
Garland coming around a screen, finds Capers on the bounce pass. Relaford now.
Well, Coach Julius imploring Capers to score the ball. They got around there on a screen. Halifax did not jump high. They didn't push out. They didn't do anything on that screen. They just sort of let him walk right in. Led to a pretty easy bounce pass, which generally leads to 2 points, but Capers a little bit hesitant.
Garland on the inbound, gives it to Cooper. Cooper with no support around him. Has it stolen by Clinkscales. In transition, finds Fisher for 3. Yes! 5-3, Rainmen on top. Garland to Cooper. He waits, called for the travel.
2 possessions in a row where Garland's got into the painted area and delivered a beautiful pass. Should have led to 2, now 4 points. Instead, it's been a turnover and another turnover.
Clinkscales. Fisher. Hard screen set by Parham. Parham comes flying in for the putback. 7-3, just under 10 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, if Paul Cooper's not going to get out on that shot on the on the screen up top, he better get down and rebound the ball. You don't want to be giving up putback dunks on your home floor.
Relaford. Cooper gets his miss. Off the glass, yes.
Fisher's open. They don't see him.
Says Coyote. Chris Kaoli with the slam. Strong to Garland.
See what they do on the screen.
Garland drives, dishes Cooper. Blocked on the way up.
That is a little bit comical. Garland getting anywhere he wants into the painted area, delivering another textbook bounce pass. And another travel, another turnover for Mississauga. Got to clean it up inside.
Kevin Young counted and the foul. Clinkscales with the lob pass to Kevin Young.
Well, Mississauga not coming to play here early on, Jeremy. We wanted to see them come out and hit Halifax early and often, and it's been the opposite. Halifax alley-oop and won 11-5.
Hey everybody, I'm in the stands, and guess what? Flow 93.5 Flow Grade is going to be upgrading somebody to courtside seats, but all you have to do is make some noise. So the loudest fan today, if you make some noise, I'm going to sit you courtside. So let's see who's going to make the loudest noise up in the stands today. Let's hear some noise, people. I don't hear any noise. Let's get a little louder. I said courtside, courtside. Yeah? Okay, we got some loud fans in the stand, and congratulations. You've got courtside seats, and now let's see what Scott's doing on the court.
All right, thanks, Seb. I'm here with Ben. Let's hear it for Ben, everybody. That's right. Ben here has a chance to win a $100 gift card for Rogers or Fido, all right? The rules are, it's a free throw, but hey, no shoot yet. You only get one shot. All right, there's no redos. The game's on the line. No time left on the clock. You got to hit this for the win, all right? Let's be quiet, everybody. Oh, he does it. He swishes it. Nice shot, man. Good job. Hey, good under pressure. You're going home with $100. How do you feel?
Amazing.
Attaboy, attaboy.
Kevin Young at the line to complete the three-point play, and he does.
A little bit of
Kevin
pressure
Young.
here for Halifax. Omar
5
Strong
points already.
open.
Strong nails the triple.
Well, when players are this good, it's easy to break pressure if it's not given with 100% effort. Omar Strong wide open on the baseline for the three.
Clinkscales. Kaoli. Trying to get past Omar Strong. He can't, and he will turn it over.
Well, terrific defense from Strong. The smallest guy on the floor did not back down. Ended up causing the turnover. 2 good possessions for Strong, bearing the three. And then the defense. That's what you got to do. Can't be one-dimensional if you want to turn around a losing streak.
Halifax trying to come out better than they did last night, getting absolutely crushed by Windsor, 95-68. Looking for a putback effort and come out strong. Capers trying to put some emphasis on that one. It rims out. Clinkscales. Forrest Fisher. No. Parham has the rebound. Fisher. Second try, no good. Young gets the rebound. Parham. Blocked by Capers. Foul called. Capers is upset as he slams his fist against the net. And Parham will step to the line shooting 2.
Well, I like the effort from Capers there. After being hesitant on the second or third possession of the game, he certainly wasn't hesitant on that dunk attempt and taking out his frustration on the foul. But clearly energy and effort was the emphasis of that timeout for Coach Julius. Mississauga coming out with a little bit more pride, a little bit more passion here.
Knocks that one down, 14-8. Halifax leads here. Garland trying to run the floor. He's stripped by Clinkscales. Out of bounds. It will be power ball. Referee coming over to have a discussion. It will change directions and go the Rainmen's way.
I actually don't like that call, Jeremy. I thought Garland got out. It got hit out of his hands, and he didn't touch it. It didn't hit his leg from this angle. I thought the ref was behind him, so I'm not sure how he saw that.
Fisher finds Parham inside, turned away by Cooper. Relaford running the floor, takes it right at Klingscales, high off the glass and good.
Few people can finish in traffic, in transition better than Travis Relaford here in this league. Nice little Euro step to gather himself. It's tough to make it off the glass at that speed.
4-point game, 7:10 left to go here in the first quarter. Strong gets beat. Klingscales falls to the ground. Looked like Paul Cooper was a little slow there on the help D there.
Oh, Cooper's got to make up his mind and decide whether they're going to hedge, jump high, or completely sag back, which I don't recommend. Halifax can hit the three. And I'm sure Coach Julius has told them exactly what they're doing on defense on a screen. Just a matter of executing it.
Warren Ward will check in for Paul Cooper. Power going very small with Michael Allison out. Josh A. Rocket suspended just before the game. He was literally in the starting lineup. And as we were doing the starting lineup, he was pulled out of the game. There really isn't a lot of size. And now that Chad Posmus has left the team after 5 games.
Well, you wish Posmus, you wish Posmus well, Jeremy. I mean, anytime you can get another pro deal, it's great for this league, and he really put on a show here.
Averaging 23 and 15, but
you're right. It
leaves a hole, and especially with Allison on IR and Rocket getting suspended.
It's going to be all
Power
effort
lacking
here.
a lot of size. Garland for 3. Yes! Garland, not one to shoot from the outside a lot, but when he does, it makes it count. Parham, the one-handed cram. Bit of a defensive mismatch with Omar Strong on him.
Well, that's the kind of defensive mismatch you're going to get here when you run such a small lineup. You're going to have to defend the ball early so that first line of defense doesn't break down.
Garland drive,
easily.
kicks, Relaford, Strong. Fisher able to stay in bounds, pumps. Young almost crosses himself up.
See what they do here on this screen.
Klingscale has a lane. And steps out of bounds.
It was sort of a half switch, and I'm not sure that it worked, but it just in their favor. Steps out of bounds, getting Mississauga the ball.
With Chad Posmus leaving, Brian Oliver will slide into the open spot. Formerly of the Brampton A's. Can shoot. Was a nice piece for the A's. And hopefully we expect big things from him here with the Power. Relaford. Now Ward. Puts his head down and drives. Count it. And the foul. And that's what you expect from Warren Ward.
We've seen that time and time again in the CIS. Warren Ward can flat out score. And you saw it there, showing a lot of composure, taking the contact, gathering himself off the glass.
There's a problem with the shot clock, and we will look to get that fixed. And in some exciting Raptor news, while we have a break, Kyle Lowry voted in to start the NBA All-Star Game.
Well, if there was ever a push to make somebody a starter, the Toronto media and the Toronto Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment was certainly pushing him, and it was deserved. Kyle Lowry deserves to be a starter for that game.
And as someone
Nice
who
to
works
see.
with the Raptors, you know him on a personal note, and it's
he's one of the only players in the NBA that tries every second he's out there. He is not Cadillacing, he's not lollygagging. He's out there, he's a bulldog. Congratulations to Kyle Lowry.
completes the three-point play, 18-16. One possession game. After a slow start, the Power have battled back. Ando into the game now, along with Watson. Parham down low. Cooper got a piece of it, just enough. Oliver headmans to Ward. Ward out running, has the length. Up top, Relaford able to stay on his side. Oliver Step back three. No. Watson flies in for the rebound.
Jeremy, going back to Kyle Lowry, that is a huge thing to happen to Toronto. One, because he beat out Dwayne Wade, who is a global star. So people are starting to know who Kyle Lowry is. Not starting, they know. They don't need a memo. Kyle Lowry is a beast in that league.
Fisher, his three's off the mark. Ward, Relaford, Garland, buckets. This game is tied at 18.
Well, that transition offense is what helped Mississauga get out to that 3-0 start on the season. Something they've got a little bit away from here during the losing streak.
And just like that, another turnover. Fisher had a foot out of bounds. Power with a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight.
Halifax is going to drop into a zone here. Nope. Back to a man-to-man. They were calling zone. I don't think everybody was on the same page.
Relaford tries to force it inside to Cooper. Gets lucky with the bounce. Cooper lays that in. Power up 20 to 18. First time with the lead tonight. 4:05 remaining here in the first. Ando charge called. Offensive foul. Rainmen are unraveling here in the first.
Well, turnovers are killing this team right now. It's good for Mississauga. They can get their team into it, get the crowd into it, try to build a lead here. This is a winnable game. Halifax 3-2 in their last 5, but 10-11 on the season.
Oliver has an open look, blocked by Kevin Young.
Oh, great defense.
Young running the floor, headman's Watson.
Jeremy, that's 3 or 4 dunks now for Halifax. You have to get back in transition. You can't be giving up easy buckets like that.
Garland puts it up. Rebound long. Goes to Kevin Young. Kevin Young likes to run the floor, and that he does.
That is a beautiful finish, Jeremy. That is so hard to do running at that speed off the glass.
Rainmen back on top by 2. Ward crosses midcourt. Ward drives, almost loses the dribble. Out of bounds, it will be power ball knocked out of bounds by Kevin Young. And then we'll check Liam McMorrow, as well as Joey Hayward. McMorrow is a giant. Huge post presence who they just signed.
That might be the biggest man in the NBL.
Well, DeAndre Thomas.
Wow. So, maybe, yeah, size-wise, but DeAndre Thomas is not that tall. That guy is massive.
Jordan Widener, he's into the game for the first time tonight. Relaford, he is met at the rim.
Paul Cooper's a big guy, and he looks tiny standing next to McMorrow.
Liam McMorrow played in the D-League this year for Iowa. Played with the Knicks Summer League team 2 seasons ago. Played at Tennessee Tech. 7'2", 275. He is a large human being from Toronto. Joey Hayward. Watson, elbow. 4 on the shot clock. Hayward's 3, no good. McMorrow, he's got that rebound, fouled on the way down.
Well, they're going to have their hands full down low, trying to box out and out-rebound Liam McMorrow. His presence already felt there on that offensive possession.
Ando gets the screen. Haywood, down low to McMorrow. Guarded by Cooper. McMorrow, his shot's off. Rebound, Oliver. Relaford running the length of the floor. Euro step, glass. No good, but that Euro step is so silky smooth.
Well, I hate to be a broken record, Jeremy, but that is what Mississauga has to do to stay in this game. Get off this losing streak. They have to push the ball, try to get some easy points in transition. Get Halifax on their heels. You don't want a guy like Liam McMorrow to get his feet set and his defensive positioning down. You get the big men tired.
Tyrell Vernon into the game for the first time tonight. He's on the floor with Paul Cooper, Travis Relaford, Brian Oliver, and Jordan Widener.
I love seeing Vernon get into the game. GM John Wiggins spoke very highly of him, of his effort. Guy that just brings it every practice.
Watson with the hook. 1 point lead, 24-23, Rainmen on top. Vernon to Oliver. Oliver gets the pick from Cooper. Cooper runs into traffic and offensive foul.
Tyrone Watson saw that coming a mile away, stepped right in front of where that pass was going to be, aptly took the charge. Beautiful read for Halifax's defense.
Ando, Jones. Haywood. Bounces off, Relaford. Rebound. Has an opportunity trying to dribble it through the whole team. Kicks to Widener. Widener drives, dishes. Oliver, 3. Rims out. McMorrow.
You saw McMorrow put the ball in the deck for 2 or 3 dribbles, and the whole Halifax team was like, hey, give it up, give it to a guard.
McMorrow. He's fouled by Paul Cooper, and that's going to be foul trouble for Cooper.
I don't blame him, Jeremy. I can't. He is a massive human being.
That's Paul Cooper's 3rd personal already. We're still in the first quarter.
That's not going to be a good
They have no
situation.
size if he leaves the game.
That's not a good situation, Jeremy, especially with Josh A. Rocket suspended, as you mentioned earlier. Altercation he had in the last game.
Ando shots off. Rebound, Relaford. Relaford almost loses control. Capers. Brian Oliver spins, find Relaford. Relaford, easy jumper. No good. Capers battling for the rebound. Haywood finds it.
Sometimes, Jeremy, when you're that wide open, you hesitate a little bit. It doesn't come off right, and that's what happened on that elbow jumper. It's a gimme for most players.
Watson. Double teamed. Jones. McMorrow comes down with it, and he's called for a travel.
Well, but Jeremy, again, you got to box out the guy. I mean, that's 3 offensive rebounds for McMorrow. He's only played 3 minutes. That's extra possessions that Halifax is hoping to get, and Mississauga certainly just can't give those up.
Vernon. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. 1 point game. Widener. 3 on the clock. Kicks. And not the possession they wanted at the end of the quarter, but so be it. That'll end the first. Rainmen lead 24-23.
Looking in the mirror, what you think? I can have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink.
Growing up in Toronto, following the footsteps of my family and all those that came before me, I learned the importance of staying grounded, to never forget where you came from, no matter how far you go. Drink the pink.
1 quarter in the books. What can you take away from the Power, Andy?
Well, both teams turning it over at a high rate, 5 turnovers apiece. You keep that up, you'll put up 20 turnovers in a game. So both teams have to clean it up. And for Mississauga, 3 of 5 from downtown, Jeremy. 60%. Omar Strong, 2 for 2. I'd like to see him get the ball in transition from the land beyond. I think he got burned a little bit defensively there on those screen and roll switches, and that's probably why he took a seat early. But he's back in the game now. You have to look for him.
McMorrow down low. Jones, his putback's no good.
Well, strong move from McMorrow, unlucky. Power
Garland,
got lucky.
3, no. Foster now. Emmanuel Jones. Watson. Finds Haywood. 2 on the shot clock. He's called for a travel.
Coach Julius was all over that call, yelling into the ref's ear right before it happened. Just helping him out. I dig that.
That's a 6th turnover for the Rainmen. 5 for the Power. Back and forth affair. Garland guarded by Foster. Ward, 10 on the shot clock. Finds Strong. Strong drives, turn around, puts it up. McMorrow with the rebound.
Well, when we talked about open looks for Omar Strong, that was not what I was talking about. It was well covered on that play. Force it up.
Foster drains the triple. Garland now, guarded by Foster. Garland has the lane stripped by Foster.
Well, Foster's got such quick hands. You know, Garland made the right play. If somebody plays you that close, that tight, do your best to go around them, but Foster is able to get back and slap it out of bounds.
Ward, open look for 3. Yes!
Well, his shot just looks so beautiful when it leaves his hands. Felt like that was going in as he was raising up.
Foster, back up top to Jones. Haywood. Haywood getting to the basket.
Got to get out and run here.
Ward, Relaford, Euro step, money.
It's not a Euro step, that is the Relaford step, because he uses it every move and every time he either gets fouled or scores. It's amazing.
Foster steps back for the 3. Garland comes down with the rebound. Has numbers, Relaford. Gets it to Capers, who's hacked.
Well, this is what they're supposed to do, Jeremy. Get out and run. Get Halifax back on their heels, where they can't use guys like Liam McMorrow to secure their defense.
Timeout on the floor. 28-27 Power lead. 9:32 left to go here in the second.
Samsung 30-second challenge. We have our competitors here, Brian and Joel. They're going to be competing for this Samsung phone. Let's hear it for our contestants. Do we got the video to explain this thing or what?
What's up, Power fans? It's time for the Samsung Galaxy Challenge. I'm going to show you how it's done. Last time. Think you can beat me?
All right. When I say go, you guys start, all right? When the timer hits 30, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, nice shot, Bri, almost. Not bad, Joel. He's on his free throw already. Oh, he's backboard. He likes the backboard. Almost, Joel. Keep going, buddy. All right, three-pointer to win it. Oh my goodness, 3 for 3. He's on fire. Were you taking lessons from Omar Strong? I think he was. Hey, let's hear it for our contestant. Joel's going home with a brand new Samsung Galaxy. Hey, Brian, way to participate, man. Good job. Nice catch. Hey, good job, eh? No problem, man. Buddy, what a shot there. Good job, dude. Hey, not bad.
Capers at the line shooting 2. He was fouled after the Relaford pass. Capers, 50% free throw shooter. Capers makes 1 of 2. (29-27) power lead. Foster swings, Jones pumps, drives, pull up. No. Capers finds the rebound, trying to get it to Relaford. Garland took it instead. Finds Strong, puts up the 3. No. Jones flies in for that rebound. Foul called on, I believe it's Joey Haywood.
Omar Strong's pleading with the ref for a foul on that play, saying he got hit in the leg. Some might argue against that shot from Omar Strong, saying he was a little bit too tightly contested. But Jeremy, he had that 44-point game versus the Island Storm. Hit a league record 11 threes. The guy's made 98 threes. That's 47 more than any other player. That is ridiculous.
He likes the tray ball. Ward.
Just
that
a little
shot's
bit.
no good. Haywood. Foster. Foster calling for a screen. Goes the other way. Jones. Down low. Mick Morrow. When you've got the size, use it.
Well, you can only hope to contain him when he gets the ball down low at that spot.
Ward drives baseline, spins, gets that to drop.
A creative little move under the basket. The defense thought he was going to keep going and kick it out. Decided to stop on a dime, lay it up with the opposite hand.
Foul called. McMorrow. Offensive foul, illegal screen.
You know what, Jeremy? To me, he looked like he was set.
Omar Strong sold that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not hard to do when you're 5 foot something going against 7'2", but McMorrow's wondering.
Omar Strong,
what he could do
5'9",
differently.
giving up a little bit of a size advantage. Garland high off the glass. Capers trying to tip that in. Foster comes down with it. Jones dishes. Foster will bring it back out, reset the offense. Coach Joseph Pep Claros maybe not agreeing with that decision, but great cut underneath the basket. Foster, right idea, poor execution. Relaford to the rim, blocked by Jones, and Jones seems to have jammed his finger. Already has tape on that right pinky finger, and he's holding that in a lot of pain.
There was a meeting at the rim, and Jones has come out a little bit worse for wear. He's going to sit down in considerable pain.
So we hope he is all right. Relaford misses the first. He seems disgusted with himself. Relaford does make 1 of 2. Open 3 for Haywood, and he drains it. 32s apiece. Garland high off the glass and in.
Well, Garland has just been able to get to the rim at an efficient rate here.
The amount
Missed
of
a couple.
times someone's been able to go the length of the court basically untouched has really been interesting tonight for both teams.
Well, the defense has been inconsistent for both teams, and you're right, Jeremy. Too often, transition defense is one that just gets overlooked in a game by the players, certainly not by the refs or by the coaches, excuse me, in their preparation. But for whatever reason, guys just don't like getting back sometimes because it takes that little extra effort.
Seven minutes even left to go here in the second quarter. It's a 1-point game now. McMorrow trying to make it tied at 34.
Well, McMorrow's given them some very strong minutes, Jeremy. Didn't start, wasn't the first guy off the bench or the second or third, but he's come in here and made a big impact.
Relaford gets the rebound away from his former teammate, kicks Oliver, three, no. Gets his own rebound, able to stay in bounds. Garland open for three, thought about it, instead pulls it back down.
I know Oliver can shoot it, but you had Omar Strong on the other side.
Garland blocked by Young. Ward knocks down the jumper.
Just a flat-out score. Doesn't matter where he gets the ball on the court. He can put it up and in.
3-point power lead, matching their biggest of the game. Strong takes a bump there from McMorrow. Keol getting to the lane. His shot's no good. Ward to Strong. Strong slows it down. Had an option for the fast break opportunity, but instead brings it back in. Garland, cross court, Strong, Ward, three, splash! What ball movement.
Well, just great presence of mind from Omar Strong, not to force that one up and find Warren Ward and light it up.
39-33, power lead by 6. Omar Strong getting called for the reach, getting a little too excited.
Foul number 5, Omar Strong, his second personal foul, team foul number 2. Substitutions come on in for the Halifax Rainmen. Number 8, Watson.
Watson checks back in. Fisher in as well.
Mississauga has to watch Fisher. I know he was just 1 of 5 in the first quarter, but all his shots were from the land beyond. Got to get out on him.
Fisher.
Looked like a travel to me.
Cross court. Watson. Clinkscale puts it up with 1 on the shot clock. Long rebound. Jabs Newby able to corral it. Newby into the game for the first time tonight. Garland, the Red Sea parts. He kicks Newby, three. No. Clinkscale.
Well, that screen and roll is working for Mississauga's offense. Garland getting pretty much anything he wants off that action. You got to keep going to it.
Relaford fading away from the basket. Gets it to drop. 41-33, 5:02 left to go in the first half. Timeout, Rainmen.
Drink the pink.
Fisher. Young. Oliver throws that pass up. Relaford. Almost thought a foul was going to be called. Ward pumps. Kicks. Newby hesitated, drives. Ward. 3. Yes!
Wow, wow, wow. Playing with such confidence right now. Gets the defense leaning with the fake pass. Opens up the three-pointer, silky smooth.
Fisher, Watson. Puts his head down, drives, foul, yes. Late foul called, but there it is. 44-33, Power leading, and Watson will go to the line.
Marcus Capers back in the game, Jeremy. Looking for a little extra athleticism. Trying to push this lead. Power up 11, 4:08 to go.
There have been 6 lead changes in the game so far. Largest lead of the game now for the Power. Watson makes 1 of 2. Garland. Across midcourt. Oh, great fake. Little bit of Rondo-esque there.
Well, Garland, I can't say it enough. That pick and roll action has been good to him so far today. Anything he wants. I would go to that until they can try to stop it.
Young dishes. Watson. Floater. Young comes flying in, taps it home.
What I like about Garland on that play, Jeremy, is he's reading the defense perfectly. He's making the bounce pass when he needs to, faking out the defense, pulling up, going all the way, making the right decision every time. Sometimes he doesn't even use the screen. It tries to slip by, which has worked as well.
Ward kicks. 8 on the shot clock. Garland breaks some ankles and drains the long distance too.
Well, he got Endo leaning a little bit too far, and he made him pay.
48-36. Young, down low to Parham. Fouled.
That pass has been a little bit difficult to cover for Mississauga here in this game. Halifax has been able to get that down low with relative ease.
Garland, pull up 3. Yes! Garland feeling it.
Not the guy you want to lose after he just made one. What a half from Garland.
He's got 14.
51-37, 2.5 to go, second quarter.
Parham, Francis. Parham gets that to drop. Relaford has numbers. Instead, he's fouled. Had the chance to get it to Newby. He will take the foul instead.
Well, Coach Claris is just losing his mind here on the sideline. I mean, they made a bucket, and they still gave up a transition opportunity. Not happy with his team getting back on defense. Still giving it to his players. Ando hearing it. Fisher getting an earful.
Relaford, a 70% free throw shooter, makes his first.
That does drive you nuts, Joe, Jeremy, as a coach, where you score and you still can't stop them in transition. Like, that just should not happen. They have to take the ball out of bounds. It's not like they're getting a long rebound and pushing it.
Young. Knocked away by Garland. Newby to Relaford. Can't get that to drop. Moving just a little too quickly. Under 2 to go in the half. 53-39 Power lead.
Mississauga dropping back into a zone here.
Young drains the triple. And that's been one of the biggest differences in the game. The Power 53% from beyond the arc, while before that three, the Rainmen were only 3 of 13 for 23%.
He walked. It's good tight defense there from Halifax, trapping Garland. Had to step through and try to make that pass. Unfortunately, took one too many steps. So
that was the first turnover of the quarter for the Power.
Well, they've certainly cleaned it up, took care of the ball. They had 5 after 1. They have 6 now. 5 for Halifax after 1. They have 11. So they haven't cleaned it up.
Foster. Stolen by Ward. He will take it right at Forrest Fisher, and he will draw the contact.
Well, Coach Claros just shrugged his shoulders in disbelief. It's not even like it's intense pressure that's causing those turnovers. Just bad judgment.
Ward smooth on his first. Warren Ward's played 4 games, and he only a 50% free throw shooter. He makes both of those, though. 1:08 left to go here in the first half. 55-42, Power leading.
Now, if you're Mississauga, you can't let up here in the last minute. Don't let them get hot going into the half.
Ward now with
stingy on your defense. Sorry, Jeremy.
Ward now with 18. Fisher puts up the 3. No good. Relaford rebound.
Well, everybody came to close out for the rebound there, which is what they needed to do.
Ward
Ward
again takes it the length of the court.
With the left. Strong finish. Him and Garland putting on a show here for the Power fans.
34 points in the quarter for the Power. Kevin Young, his 3, no good. Ward with another rebound. Shot clock and game clock within half a second of each other. Power will be able to hold for last shot. 10 seconds left. Relaford puts it on the deck. Ward, pull up. Yes!
Wow, why not, eh?
Warren Ward has 20 at the half.
He just runs into the locker room like it ain't no thing.
59-42 at the break. Power lead this one big, needing a huge second half effort. What can we expect from them to follow up that huge quarter?
Well, it's clear you have to get that pick and roll action going until Halifax can put some sort of semblance of defense against it. And Warren Ward, just keep doing what you're doing. He's hitting from 3s, finishing in transition. That was a 1 dribble pull up, bearing it.
59-42 Power lead at the break.
If I'm wrong, there was a different energy in warm-up today, and this bench is probably the most fired up we've seen in a long time. Is there something different going on in the Power now?
Yeah, it's something different all week. We've been practicing really hard. We had tour-a-days, and Coach said from the tour-a-days, it's got to lead over to the court, and I can see it led over today.
That second quarter is probably one of the better quarters that we've seen from the Power, that 19-point surge. Are the Power just on the same page right now?
Yeah, that's all we was trying to do all week in practice, was trying to get on the same page. That's all we talked about And we just came together, and as you can see, when we come together, good things can happen.
Awesome. And how about that crowd excitement towards the end of the quarter? How did that contribute to this lead?
It's just everybody feeding off each other. I mean, people coming off the bench, just feeding off each other, everybody playing together, passing the ball, and that's how good basketball right there.
Awesome. Thank you, Tyrone. And one final question. Your man from Philly is now an all-star. How does that make you feel, your hometown boy?
Yeah, Kyle Larry, man. Can everybody give it up for Kyle Larry for me, man? Philly.
Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next quarter. Back to you, Carl.
All right, next tonight, here are a round of applause to Kyle Lowry for making the All-Star team for next month's All-Star Day in Toledo.
At the basketball court, the fastest is the winner. Everyone wants the opponent only to see one's back. Equipped with TP9, peak with the speed. Now, pick up the ball. Equip.
We are here with the Mississauga Monarchs, and I'm here with Yvonne. How you doing?
Good.
So you're going to be playing a halftime game today, right?
Yeah.
So who do you think is going to win?
The orange team.
Of course, because you're on that team, right? All right, so is this your first time at a Mississauga Power game?
Yes, it is. Yeah? Yeah.
So who is your favorite player?
All of them.
Nice answer. So I'm going to let you guys do your thing on the halftime court, and I wish you all luck. Give 110%, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. High fives.
All right, and hey, Scotty's on the scene here. I'm with Michael from the Forward Drills and Skills. Michael, tell us a little bit about the initiative you got going here.
Absolutely. It's for kids ages 7 to 12. Basically, we get kids to sign up their teams for a chance to come down to the ACC and train like a pro. Totally free program. We're going to have some Raptors down there, some coaches. It should be a fun day out for everybody.
That's almost as good as being on the Mississauga Power Court. Not bad.
Just one step away.
So while we're here, I believe Ebony issued a challenge earlier. So how are we gonna do this? First to 5 on the inflatable or what?
Yeah. I got it.
Hey, can I get some support or what? Or are you guys all Ebony fans? I see how it is.
Hey, you always have to bet on black, right? Okay.
Well, you're black and red, so I have no other choice.
That's true.
All right, here we go. One ball each. We got to get, wait. One ball each. We got to get our own rebounds here. Just keep them here. All right, guys, here we go. First to 5.
Oh, she's got 1. 2. 3. 4. Oh.
5.
I can't beat you in anything.
At the basketball court, the fastest is the winner. Everyone wants the opponent only to see one's back. Equipped with TP9, peak gradient acceleration technology. Freely break through the opponent's defense. Control the court with the speed. Now, pick up the ball, equipped with TP9, with the speed, hit all the court. TP9, quickness. I can play, peak.
Drink the pink.
going up and down the steps. Even when you wanna stop and you looking at the clock, you ain't gotta take a rest. Going at it with the best. You in the big welcome to the real world, push it to the limit, buy your cellar, do the rest. Got my head above the sink, looking in the mirror, what you think? I could have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm pink. Got my head above the sink, looking in the mirror, what you think? I could have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink.
Growing up in Toronto, following the footsteps of my family and all those that came before me, I learned the importance of staying grounded, to never forget where you came from, no matter how far you go. Drink the pink.
First shot rims out, and that's a foul on the way down by Paul Cooper. And that's his fourth.
Well, it's just an unnecessary foul. And look at the coach grabbing his face.
Cooper.
Now trying to encourage Cooper, saying, "You're good, just play on."
Endo.
Endo in start the second half. Coach liked what he saw from him, running the offense.
Kevin Young gets his hook to drop. Relaford capers, spins, mauled. Watson comes away with it.
That's good defense from Watson, getting a hand in on Capers' spin move. Quiet quarter, or quiet half for Capers. Mississauga will look to get him going. They feed off his energy, his athleticism.
Both teams trading misses. Relaford outside Garland, Strong passes up the open three, and that attempt is Strong. Watson takes it right at Omar Strong, avoids him. Garland with this foul.
Well, we're only a minute and 8 seconds in, and both teams making changes. Liam McMorrow, the Toronto native, checks back in. He had a strong first half, Jeremy, in his limited time on the court. 3 rebounds, 3 points in 9 minutes. It was definitely a presence, anchoring that defense.
Watson at the line.
Having some sort of conversation with the ref. I'm not sure what was being exchanged there, but Watson knocks it down.
Watson, a 62% free throw shooter. Oliver will bring it across the timeline right at McMorrow. Step back, short.
That is not the shot you want in any sort of offense.
Interesting. Young. Halfway down and somehow spills out. Capers. Strong. Oliver three. Yes.
That's more like it from Oliver. Reading the defense, shooting when he's open, not fading away.
Oliver's first points as a member of the Power had been 0 for 4 before that. Keol. Shots off. McMorrow comes right to him, puts it up, gets his own rebound again with Capers on the deck. A foul called. I believe it'll be on Garland.
Well, I know McMorrow got the offensive rebound on that possession, but I liked the defense from Mississauga, especially the on-the-ball pressure from Omar Strong. Made it very difficult for Ando to make the pass, and when he did, it led to a 21-footer, which was just inside the three-point line, and it wasn't close, but McMorrow gobbled up the rebound. Still, I like that pressure. Now that's your first line of defense, Jeremy. That on the ball defensive action. If that breaks down, the whole defense breaks down.
McMorrow splits his free throw attempts. Capers across to Relaford. Relaford drives, dishes, Strong three, no.
I thought Relaford should have gone up there on that nice little move he made. Wow.
Kevin Young blocked by Marcus Capers.
You know, Jeremy, Capers never ceases to amaze me. I did not see that block coming. Usually you can see when a defensive player has a step. Capers just kept rising up, knocking that one out of the air, out of bounds.
Warren Ward checks in. 22 first half points. Ando puts up the three. No good. Ward with the rebound. To Relaford. He's got numbers. Will take it himself. Left hand off the glass.
See, when you can finish like that, why you'd ever kick it out when you're 2 feet under the basket is beyond me. That time Relaford makes the right decision. Although I do like the unselfishness of finding Omar Strong for three. Good defense.
Relaford knocks that away. Ward comes down with it. He's guarded by Watson. Calling for the screen. He will try to get it to Relaford. Kevin Young gets in the way, and he's got an open lane. He will throw it down with some creativity.
Jeremy. Athleticism.
It was like he was deciding between two different dunks and just ended up throwing it down no matter what.
That's a good assessment.
Garland backs out, 7 on the shot clock. Trying to go inside, Relaford open for 3, 2 on the shot clock, puts it way up. That bounces out, 64-49, 8:30 left to go here in the third.
Well, going back to my point on defense, that was Endo's turn to return the favor, pressuring the ball, leading to a tough contested shot for Mississauga.
Kevin Young.
Well, his athleticism is a problem here so far in the third quarter.
He's got tremendous length. Kevin Young, 6'8" forward, went to Kansas. Misses his first. Makes 1 of 2. Oliver on the inbound finds Relaford. He gives it back to Oliver. Oliver will cross midcourt. Back up top to Garland, 15 on the shot clock. Had the step on Ando. He picks up a foul.
Sorry, Jeremy, pretty clear that Coach Joseph Claros' message to his guys was pressure the ball. Do not make it easy for Garland to turn the corner. So far, they've done just that. Still a 14-point lead for Mississauga.
Oliver gets it to Relaford, who gives it right back as he tried to stay in bounds. 10 on the shot clock.
Well, their intensity, Jeremy, is palpable here. It's just much different than that second quarter where they gave up 36 points. Even that was contested.
Keepers! With the smile on his face!
Well, he has the gift to jump out of the gym. He had that beautiful block, and now rising up, throwing it down, getting his teammates off the bench, the crowd on their feet. Got you excited, at least. Which isn't hard to do, but I'm just saying.
Hey. Great athletic play by Marcus Capers.
He's listed at 6'4", Jeremy. He looks a bit taller than that. Usually in basketball, people overshoot their height 1 to 2 inches.
Capers having the pleasure of guarding McMorrow. Shot clock violation. Capers seemed to fool everyone in the gym.
Capers a bit shaken up.
Well, he is giving up a bit of a size advantage and weight advantage.
Did we find out what McMorrow weighs?
I believe it's 285.
285. Capers not 285.
Capers is 190, so about 100 pounds.
Could you imagine?
Capers somehow gets that to drop. And he wants everyone to know it was his too.
Well, he is just all energy all the time. And he is guarding Liam McMorrow. You got to front him, I think.
This is a small lineup.
There you
Capers
go.
able to come away with the steal.
Capers is doing everything right now.
18-point lead. Garland kicks. Relaford. 3 won't matter. That's no good. Garland fouled. It was not in the act of shooting. It'll be underneath the basket. Garland will inbound.
18-point game, Jeremy.
Ward off the screen. Has it poked loose, able to regain. Drives, spins, fading. Yes!
It's 24 big ones from Warren Ward. 70-50.
20-point lead. This game far from over, but Power enjoying some success for the first time in what seems like a long time. Ando. Kaoli 3, no. Rebound, Andu. Had time and space. 15 on the shot clock. Young, 3, no. Rebound, Watson. Offensive foul, I believe, called on McMorrow. Timeout on the floor. Power with their biggest lead of the game. They're up 20 large, 70-50.
Yep.
Drink the pink. Drink the pink.
I believe.
Wait, 5:40 left to go. 20-point lead for the Power. Cooper into the game with 4 fouls. Relaford. Warren Ward, he's got 24. Vernon kicks. Oliver, 3 buckets. Vernon in. He's guarding Andu. Kill. No good. Ward comes down with that board. He finds Relaford, who glides to the basket.
Too, Jeremy. They looked like they were trying to grab him on the way up. Definitely made contact with him. No call.
McMorrow met there by Oliver. To Relaford. To Ward. Buckets! What ball movement. This team is having fun.
Well,
when was the last time you saw this team have fun on the court?
Well, this is what happens when you get out and run. This is an ultra-athletic league. All these guys can score. If you just put a little bit more effort in, offensively pushing the ball, making sure you secure the rebound, of course, first.
Oliver for 3.
That's not
Why
fair.
not? A 30-point lead. Offensive foul. Everything is coming up Power.
I'm actually somewhat stunned, Jeremy. McMorrow got called for the offensive foul. It's, I think, 2 somewhat questionable calls against him, and just sort of walks off calmly, which I really appreciate. Even the POW, the mascots, putting together some push-ups here. Everybody feeling a little jacked up.
Vernon hits the deck for the ball. Jump ball called.
When was the last time you saw two power players go to the deck looking for a loose ball? But that's the effort you get from Tyrell Vernon. Every day in practice, going hard, getting some time here today. I love it.
Arrow was pointing Halifax direction, so they will gain possession. Haywood drives underneath to Watson. Great find. 21-8. Well, now 10. The score in the quarter. Vernon, newbie, drives baseline underneath to Ward. Oliver gives it back to Ward. 10 on the shot clock. Backing down Fisher. Fading. Yes! When it's your night, it's your night. 26 for Warren Ward. 28 rather.
You know what the beauty of this night is, Jeremy? It comes with Omar Strong having a quiet night for him, just 6. It's the league's second leading scorer, 19 a game. Good defense there.
Halifax just putting up shots that aren't really the shots you're looking for. There's no ball movement right now. It's all just contested layups.
And Paul Cooper's 5th foul. He'll take a seat on the bench. Foul machine tonight. It's tough, Jeremy, when you get called for a couple early ones. It's hard to get back into the game, you know, especially if you get pulled right away. And, you know, I heard Jeff Van Gundy talk about that. Guy gets 2 fouls, try not sitting him down. See if he can play through it, because you basically take him out of the rest of the game. Mentally, it's hard to get back in.
Fresh shot clock for the Rainmen. Fisher drives, no good. Rebound, Fisher comes up with it. Haywood. Fisher, deep 3. Rebound, Capers. He's out and running. Vernon gives it to Relaford. The double team came. Oliver steps back for the 3. It's a little deep, thought there was a foul.
Couple of
Haywood.
Questionable shots from Oliver here, but
it was a bit of a heat check. He'd made his last 3.
I do like the way he's played. I really think he can help this team. Can handle the ball in the open court. Plays extremely well on defense. That time he got burned a little bit, but
there's a bounce that goes the Rainmen away. Counted and the foul. Watson getting to the hoop.
It's a 28-point game. 1.5 minutes left to go. Oliver's going to take a seat. You have to like the response here from Mississauga. We've seen too many third quarter and fourth quarter collapses, especially in this losing streak and over the past couple of years. Not tonight. Well, not yet anyway.
Watson completes the 3-point play, 82-55. 1:20 left to go in the third quarter. Vernon. Capers underneath. Hoop and the harm.
Well, he's given them such a lift here in the third quarter. I know Warren Ward's lighting it up on offense, but this third quarter, Capers has been everywhere. A throwdown, a block, an and one.
Steal.
Strong defense, the steal, strong
And
defense.
2K, that'd be an achievement. You know, 1 bucket, one assist, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 block.
There you go. He frustrated McMorrow down low too, giving up 100 pounds.
Yeah, and 8 inches. Fisher, nice fake. Gets that to drop.
Well, Fisher's been on. He's just been a little bit strong on most of his looks here. Finally getting one to go here. I think that's his first make since early on in the first quarter.
Newbie shots off. Fisher brings it across midcourt to Watson. Fouled by Newbie. Bit of an unlucky foul on Newbie.
Well, just unnecessary. Just need to close out. You know, you're up 28. You don't have to do too much. Just play good, solid, positional defense. Contest the shots. Nothing in transition. You don't want the other team to get a little bit of a breath.
Watson was halfway down and somehow finds a way to pop out. Watson misses both. Vernon across midcourt.
Get in.
Unlucky. Capers gets the putback. Shot clock turned off.
Capers came up limping just a little bit on that possession. Looks to be okay here as he gets the switch on Ando.
10 seconds left. Haywood gives it to Watson. Watson, contested, gets it, the hoop and the harm.
Well, Watson's had a nice game here for Halifax and an otherwise dismal night for this club. He's got 16 here. Shooting a high percentage, 6 of 8, 4 of 5 from the line. Makes that one.
Capers puts it up. Sending caution out of the way. Heads up as soon as he tossed it. 87-60. Power lead big.
At the basketball court, the fastest is the winner. Everyone wants the opponent only to see one's back. Equipped with TP9, peak gradient acceleration technology. Freely break through the opponent's defense. Control the court with the speed. Now, pick up the ball, equipped with TP9, with the speed, hit all the court. TP9, quickness. I can play. Peak.
Looking in the mirror, what you think? I can have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink.
Growing up in Toronto, following the footsteps of my family and all those that came before me, I learned the importance of staying grounded, to never forget where you came from, no matter how far you go. Drink the pink.
$87-60, 12 minutes of basketball left to go here from the Hershey Center. Early foul called on Forrest Fisher. Trying to get something started right away.
Jeremy, 17 turnovers through 3 quarters for Halifax. When the coach looks at the box score, that is going to be their undoing. Also 4 of 22 from the land beyond compared to Mississauga's 10 of 19. Warren Ward leading the way, 28, 9, and 5.
Capers, the two-handed slam.
Marcus Capers now got 12 points, 8 rebounds. Having himself a night off the bench.
Points off the bench going 39-27 for Mississauga. Most of that coming from Capers and Warren Ward. Relaford thought Widener was still in the corner. He wasn't. And how much can be said about Coach Kyle Julius having to deal with this 11-game losing streak, but having his team playing competitive ball, still going out there and not really deviating from the game plan?
Well, it's hard, Jeremy. It's difficult when the morale is like that, when you've lost so many in a row.
But so many were lost, they were close games. I mean,
and that's probably
7 of the games were lost by 8 points or less.
That might make it even tougher. You know, it rips out your soul. You lose by so few points so often, but you just have to stay the course and trust in what the coach is telling you to do. And I just like that they've got out and run a little bit more today, and it's paid off in the fast break points.
Haywood picked up his dribble, called for the travel.
You know, for a team that's height challenged, we'll say, they have 38 points in the paint, and a lot of that is their transition. There
Garland,
it is too.
Beautiful Euro step through the lane.
I thought Garland set the tone here in the first half.
He's got 16.
Was able to get into the paint, break down the defense for Halifax, dish it off, take it himself. He had a beautiful fake for a layup. He really just opened up the court, and then Warren Ward came in and simply just lit it up. Guy's having himself one of the best games of the year. 11 of 14 shooting. He hasn't missed from downtown, 3 of 3. He hasn't missed from the free throw line, 3 of 3.
9 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 28 points. Have yourself a night, Warren Ward, and it's not over. Young gets his own miss and puts it back. Garland.
Well, Young's been tough to stop. 17 points now. 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Athletic.
Garland, 10 on the shot clock. Widener looking for Strong, gives it to Capers instead, who gives it to Relaford. 5 on the shot clock. He puts it up. No, Capers put back. He is fouled.
Oh, he is just a man possessed here today. When Capers can stay in the game, when he doesn't get caught with foul trouble, when he's feeling good, he is a really tough player to guard. He's so wiry, so athletic, seemingly never runs out of energy. And he was guarding the biggest player on the floor, the biggest player in the league.
Strong for 3. Yes. That's only 9 for Omar Strong. 97-64. Power exploding on offense. Francis. Kevin Young.
19 now for the afro. Love that hair. I'm going to do that. Actually, you should do that, Jeremy.
Moving right along.
That'd be a good look for you.
Garland finds Omar Strong. 5 on the shot clock. Relaford, 3. No. But Capers is fouled underneath the basket.
Even the DJ's killing it tonight. Corey Hart blasting. Where are my sunglasses?
Sorry, Capers is called for the foul underneath the basket. There's a battle between him and Kaoli underneath the basket.
No more Warren Ward. I've seen enough. He's killing us out there. I'm sure that's what the coaches of Halifax is thinking.
Warren Ward comes on with a smile on his face.
Well, this is just gravy when you come into a game after scoring 28 in the first 3. You just see what you can get at this point. See how hot you really are.
Haywood. Fisher. Whoa. Deep 3. That rims out right to Ward.
This is
Ward
Fisher's first game,
to
right?
Garland. To Omar Strong. To buckets! The century mark has been hit. 100-66.
Jeremy, Mississauga hasn't seen a score like this. I'm not sure if ever. 34-point lead. Got to get that rebound. I think we're going to get a high screen and roll here.
Foul called on the Power.
Funny exchange between Coach Julius and the ref, kind of looking at each other. Did you see that? I saw it, says Julius. He goes, the ref indicated that he did see it. He goes, okay, just making sure we're following the rules.
Haywood picks up his dribble to Young, down low.
I'm sure if it wasn't a 34-point game, he wouldn't be saying that with a smile on his face, but you're afforded that right when you've played this well.
Another turnover for the Rainmen. One might say, and I'm sorry for saying this, it's raining turnovers.
Yeah, you should apologize for that.
I am.
Let's get back to the afro. How are we going to make this happen?
I don't think we are. Omar Strong loses the dribble, and he turns it over.
You can do it.
Rainmen will pick up the ball underneath their basket.
Look, I'll do it if you do it.
I don't think we're genetically able to grow up.
No, we can. You can for sure. It's got a flowing.
Why don't we just leave the afro to Kevin Young?
There's more than one person in the world that can have an afro, Jeremy.
Fisher. Great move to get Ward in the air. Pops loose. Foul on Relaford.
I didn't see it, but Relaford right away puts his hand up.
Pushing his former college teammate.
Omar Strong, take a seat on the bench. Relax, sit this one out. 7:04 to go. Your service is no longer needed. For once, we do not have to rely on the heavy load you've been shouldering. Must feel good for Omar Strong to see some of his teammates picking up the slack here. What a great signing Warren Ward was. I mean, the guy was an absolute monster in the CIS.
I mean, from someone who went and worked for Ryerson Athletics, I was fortunate or unfortunate enough to see Warren Ward just do absolute work on the basketball courts in the CIS, and I'm thankful he's on my side now.
And you know what, Jeremy, that says so much too about the level of competition in that league. It just keeps getting better and better. Not everyone has to go down to the States that's got any sort of skill or athleticism.
Especially here in Ontario, the top three teams are in the OUA East.
Right, right.
Oliver, his shot rims out.
I believe Warren Ward is Ottawa's all-time leading scorer.
Johnny Berhain-Maskel is catching up if he's not. Ottawa beating Carleton, now the #1 team in the country. When was the last time Carleton wasn't?
You were a baby when that was.
Probably.
It's
been a 10-year reign for them. Young drains the triple, 100-72.
Let's just play this one out. Nobody get hurt. No
Garland
fights.
Cutting Widener underneath the basket. What a move from the youngster. Omar Strong getting off the bench for that one.
Oh, this has got to feel good for Coach Julius and the Mississauga players. They have suffered long and hard here. Season started out with such promise. You know, they're undersized, but I just, even though they were getting beat, I just love the effort on most nights, and it's paying off here today.
Great hustle play there by Widener with the steal, finds Relaford. Garland for three.
Get in.
Why not? He's got 19.
Well, you know, Jeremy, it's tough when you're the coach and you've got lots of different players coming in, getting signed, getting released. But some of the acquisitions that this team has made lately, paying dividends.
Relaford 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. Offensive foul called on Widener. Coach Kyle Julius is perplexed by that call.
You said Relaford has
2 rebounds shy of a triple-double.
Does he have 10 assists? Wow. And he just walked.
I know. 5:02 remaining, 105-72 Power lead. Fisher off the curl. Toot Ross checks in for the first time in a while for the Power. He's been dealing with some ankle issues.
Well, you sign some guys like Garland, you got to see what they can do. It's good to give Toot a break. So Relaford, 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. Warren Ward, 28 in the game.
Ward has 28 and 10 to go along with 5 assists.
I'm not sure who should be the player of the game here, Jeremy. I guess Warren Ward. But you could make a case for Travis Relaford. You could make a case for...
Warren Ward shot 78%. Relaford 41%.
Yeah, 5 of 12. That's like one shot, one miss off of 50%. Like that's
11 of 14 is pretty nice.
It is.
Ward.
Is it going to be 12 of 15?
Underneath. Newbie trying to get the rebound.
All right, so Warren Ward's
all right,
coming down.
Watson trying to go inside. Will put it up himself.
That did not look pretty.
Awkward looking shot. I didn't know if he was trying to pass or shoot. Roush. His shot rims out. Watson, coast to coast. Counted and one.
Well, coach calls a timeout here. Despite being up 28, he doesn't like something. He's letting his players know.
105-77, 3:43 left to go.
Can I throw one?
Watson trying to complete the 3-point play. That'll give him 22.
They've had a couple of nice games from Young and Watson, but overall, Mississauga just shooting the lights out here.
Oliver, sweet touch. Team shooting 55% from the field, while the Rainmen only 38. So Relaford back on the court with the opportunity to get 2 rebounds for the triple-double.
And I like Coach Kyle Julius still coaching despite his team up 29.
Coach to the final whistle.
Yelling at Widener to stay in front of his man. Just, you know, these are big minutes for some of the other guys that don't get a lot of the time, and also for guys that do play to play in a little bit more of a comfortable situation. Maybe your shot's not falling. You play in a game like this, a little less pressure. You can start knocking down some jimmies.
Fisher guarded by Widener. Keol. Foul called. Foul called on Paul Cooper.
That should be 6.
That's his 6th personal. And he will foul out. So Warren Ward will check in. He's looking for 30 points. It's been actually pretty quiet in the 4th quarter offensively.
He hasn't had many looks, actually.
McMorrow, his debut, 4 points, 4 rebounds. That rebounds finds Garland. He kicks. Roush, Ward, Relaford, 3. Looked like he hesitated, wanted to pass, and saw he was open.
Pick up another assist, but when you're that open, you got to jack it.
Fisher, deep 3, no. Relaford fighting for that rebound. Ando comes up with it. He's open, deep 2, yes.
Fisher's taken a couple of really questionable threes here tonight.
Ward for 3, no. Everyone's
like
just
that
jacking
shot.
up
It was
shots
in
now.
rhythm, though.
Power opening up a 3-game homestand with this game. Take on the Windsor Express this Saturday before taking on the Island Storm next Friday. McMorrow, nice hook over Ward. Starting to crunch time of the season. Only a month left. Garland stops, pops, and drops.
Ooh, doctor.
109-83, 140 left to go here in the 4th. Watson gets everyone jumping.
had Vernon whistle there. He said, do you want a sub or a timeout? Well, if he wants a timeout, he can stop the clock. But if he wants a sub, he's going to have to wait till there's a dead ball, and that was just a basket.
109-83, 1:20 left to go here in the fourth. Ward finds Widener. Widener out of bounds, and he will turn it over. And
you see that play so often in the NBA, in this league. Guys just not knowing where they are on the court on the baseline. I know it's short there, especially with that extended three, but
this will be a really nice win for the Power. Breaking that 11-game losing streak, having something to feel good about and take into a game against Windsor, which will not be easy by any stretch.
No, but if you do the things that made you successful here tonight, and that was A, everybody rebounding, and B, getting out in transition, you give yourself a better chance to win. You have to put the onus on the other team to make the effort to get back in transition.
Completely outsized, only losing by 2 in the rebounding battle, 40-38. Halifax winning in that category, but it's the type of effort plays that make the difference for an undersized team.
Look at Garland go. What a game he's had. Another 2 points, 23 now. 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. Turned it over just 3 times. Not bad for a point guard. Controlled this game from start to finish.
Under 30 to go. Relaford asking the table if that was his rebound. Ward kind of came down with it and just put it in Relaford's arms. Garland putting the shot up with 3 on the shot clock, and that drops. Give him 27.
26. Thought he had 23 before.
You're right, my apologies. Math was never my subject.
It's all right, that's why you have support here, Jeremy.
What a huge win for the Power. Snapping that streak. 114-85. Power run away with this one.
Well, for me, Jeremy, it's hard to pick just one player of the game. I thought Garland did a wonderful job setting the tone early, getting into the teeth of the defense, giving his teammates easy opportunities down low, and scoring for himself. And then off the bench, Warren Ward was an absolute stud. 28 points. And then Travis Relaford, a near triple-double. And let's not forget about Marcus Capers. Massive energy, especially in that third quarter. You know, Mississauga's had a tendency to start the third slowly. They've given up many leads in the third. Marcus Capers did not let that happen, and the team just fed off that. Excellent team win all around.
Windsor, you know they have the size advantage. They have DeAndre Thomas. What's the game plan to stop them and try and keep that one competitive?
Well, don't let DeAndre Thomas get set on defense. So push the ball, push. Get him tired. Take him completely out of his game plan. You know, when he's tired getting back on defense, he wouldn't be able to put the same emphasis and effort into his moves offensively. So I think you secure the rebound, you push the ball. You got to use your strengths if you're this small.
Power open up the 3-game homestand with a big W. 114-85. Power win this one over the Halifax Rainmen. For Randy Urban, I'm Jeremy Pearl. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Hey, Carl. Warren Ward, congratulations on being our peak performer of the game. This is your 5th game with the Power. Is this the game that you've been waiting for since you got to Mississauga?
Yeah, because, you know, we won. So I'm happy about that. As long as we get the win, everything else doesn't matter. I just want to win the game.
You were just telling me that, you know, after a long losing streak, the team's got to change. Today, you guys were more business-like, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, honestly, we've been working so hard the last 2 weeks, you know, going twice a day, and coach has been, you know, emphasizing our defense. So I think today, you know, we bought in. They only scored 85 points, so I think we made them happy, and on top of that, we won. So that's the most important thing.
Is it a relief to be riding this win into your next game on Saturday against the Windsor Express?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you get a win, it kind of just boosts the morale, and I think everyone on the team now is in a much more positive state. So come Saturday, we should do just fine.
Wonderful. And everyone can come see you courtside to sign autographs.
Definitely, if you want one, for sure.
I think you guys should want one. Anyways, back to you, Carl.
Thank you, Natalie. Once again, everyone, thank you for coming out and supporting your Mississauga Power.